Hi, it's Jan from Twinks Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator and I've come along today in this very hot, stuffy weather to bring you a video showing you how to make a card. And we're going to be using the Tasteful Touches stamp set. We're going to be using the flower and the sentiment this time. This is a very versatile set. You get... Well, I have personally got quite a lot of use out of this. This is the flower that I used to do all my background papers. You remember when I made some background papers? I can't stop making them. I made quite a few cards recently using that stamp set. It's beautiful. I've yet to use this one and this one. I think maybe later I'll have a go at that. But we're using this one and this one. And this is the card we're going to be making. Very quick, simple card, but I think very effective. There's the flowers there. Just using a circle die. It's going to be the largest one from your stitched shapes dies or framelets, and then we're using this large one here. And the embossing folder is the one that I've used previously on several occasions now, from the wrapped in texture embossing folder, and we're using this one here. Absolutely love it. See that? Really like that one. That will fit, hopefully. It's much thinner than our normal embossing folders. There's going to be a few. I don't know exactly how many. I haven't counted them. A few new thinner embossing folders that are intended to be used in the mini die cutting machine when that becomes available. I believe the A4 size die cutting machine will be available very soon, because demonstrators have actually been able to pre-order this. I haven't actually got it. I probably won't get it till next month now. But yeah, I digress. This embossing folder is the one we're going to be using today. Okay, shall we start? You're going to need a piece of Whisper White extra thick, and you're going to put it in your cutter with the short side at the top, and you're going to cut down at 10.5 centimetres. You're going to turn, and you're going to put the long edge at the top of your cutter, and you're going to score at 14.8. Okay. You're then going to need a piece of Flirty Flamingo. This measures 12.5 centimetres by 8.5 centimetres. Then you're going to need a piece of Whisper White at 12 centimetres by 8 centimetres, and you are going to put that through your wrapped in texture or whatever embossing folder you choose, through the embossing folder, so that it gives it a nice bit of dimension. It's lovely, lovely. And of course you're going to need your die cut circle. Okay, I'm going to sit myself down now to do some stamping, and I'm going to be using smoky slate, and I will first of all stamp the sentiment. You can use whatever sentiment you like, but I've been making a batch of the Just Saying Hello cards using different designs, but it doesn't really matter, I don't suppose, if it's upside down. But what I would try to do is try and keep the saying sort of slightly to the left if you can, so you can get a good portion of the flower at the top there. Okay, so I'm going to try and put it about here. Fingers crossed. That'll do for me. And then I'm going to ink up the flower. Do like this flower, I really do. It's a bit different to the one I would normally use. Right, let's put a bit of paper down first, shall we? Oops, you can see that I've started it, one on here. Right, and we'll just pop that flower about there. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Because you don't want all the flower in, but you want a good portion of it at least in one place. This one I'm going to try there. So I've only really got the leaves in that one, haven't even really got any of the centre, and that one there. I don't care that it's gone on to the sentiment there. Doesn't matter. It really does not matter. I mean, obviously you won't want to stamp over the whole lot, but it really doesn't matter that I've caught the edge of that one. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, we're going to be using Flirty Flamingo Light and Flirty Flamingo Dark blender pen. These come in a set. These are called Stampin' combo sets. And we're going to use the light first of all. And we're just going to colour the whole thing in. So how is everybody? How is everybody coping with the sunshine and the heat? I know ladies that perhaps that are watching from the States probably have a good laugh at us Brits with our weather. It's far, far hotter than we're used to in this country. We're not prepared for heat and we're not prepared for cold. We don't have, or not many of us have, air conditioning in our homes. Some people don't even have it in their cars. But we're just not prepared for it. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I have ceiling fans in a lot of the rooms in my house. But sometimes that just feels like it's moving the hot air around the room rather than cooling you down. But it is pretty unbearable at night now. You know, it's been in the 20s at night. I mean, we can't sleep in that weather, in that heat rather. Not very pleasant at all. Not at all. But as I say, you international ladies must be laughing at us. You know, we get a bit of sun and we're all moaning. I've always said I'd much rather be cold than hot, because at least you can put stuff on when you're cold. You can't very well take it off, can you, when you're hot? Well, you could, but you might get arrested. Anyway, I thought I'd better come out here quick today and try and at least start some of the filming, because I haven't been on for a week. And the reason I've not been here for a week is because I had to sort my craft room or my studio out. It was getting just too much. There was just too much in here. It was beginning to grate on me that there was just too much mess, too much around. Also, I wanted to make space for a lot of my new products. So I needed time just to do that, and it does take time. You all know, if you're cleaning your craft room out, that it can take a lot of time. And I didn't want to have to rush it. I wanted to, I mean, it's still not complete by any stretch of the imagination, but at least I've got space that I can actually do some videos with you. But if you could have seen it, you would have been absolutely horrified at the state, because a lot of the ladies know that my studio was purpose built for me by my husband 2 years ago now. It was 2 years in October, and it was a lovely airy space, and I wanted to keep it light and airy and feeling like it's clean and tidy and spacious. But over the 2 years, unfortunately, that's sort of gone out the window as I've added more and more stuff into the room. So I just wanted to kind of get it back to how it was. I mean, it's still not like it. I've still got boxes and boxes of stuff everywhere, but it's better. It's a bit more manageable now. Yes, I was very lucky. My husband is very good. I mean, it's actually started to heat up quite rapidly out here now. I've got a black rubber roof, and once the sun gets on it, once it gets to a certain time of day and the sun's come round and it gets on it, it starts to heat this room up very quickly. So I won't be hanging about. I shall get this video done. I will try and get another one done today if I can. And then hopefully by Wednesday, Thursday, because by Thursday I am hoping that things would have cooled down somewhat and I can get some more done. Right, I'm going to be using the Daffodil Delight now. Now you can't, I'm not sure if you can actually see this, but in this flower there's lots of like little white spaces. So in those white spaces I'm going to use my dark Daffodil Delight blender pen and just sort of kind of spot it, and then I will go over it with my light Daffodil Delight. So I'll kind of blend it, and hopefully you can see that it's like, you know, it picks it out. Picks it out a little bit. There we go. Just saying hello. Isn't that lovely? Lovely colour. It looks a bit dark at the moment, but once the ink has dried in, it should look as light as these do. So now we're just going to put the card together. I managed to purchase a refill for my Stampin' Seal. I've not used it yet because it's brand new, so I'm hoping that it's not going to play up. Let's get it started. I suppose I have to move it on to start it. Come on now, play nicely. And I'm just going to, this is so very much quicker for me to demonstrate if I use this rather than my, I'm not very comfortable with Tombow when I'm doing big mats. I like Tombow for, I like Tombow for, you know, putting your intricate bits down. Oh, that's way off. It's way off. See, this is fairly forgiving, but I wouldn't push me luck. I bet you're all laughing your socks off. If only I could get things straight first time. If only. See, that's not even straight. I suppose what it is I try to get it equal each side, and I just don't get it. That'll do. I'm not going to worry too much about what it looks like there because I know that I'm going to put that on there. So that's fine. That looks fairly straight to me. Once again, I'm going to use my runner for this. Gets all over my fingers, even though it's not wet glue. Still managed to get myself sticky. I'm going with that. That looks pretty good to me. And then just pop your flower, your circle is going to go on with pads. And then we will put the flower, we'll tie a small ribbon, bow, should I say, hopefully. Oh, I think it's a bit of overkill here. Yeah, overkill, but hey ho. Yes, I'm definitely starting to feel the heat out here now. My daughter-in-law has just taken the 3-year-old down to the local shop. They're going to come back absolutely exhausted. Right, we'll just pop it there. Just saying hello, and we've left a nice little gap there for our little bow. So try and make a nice little bow on camera. Would normally like to get this done off camera, but we'll give it a go. I hope all my class ladies have been practicing their bows, so there'll be no excuse when you get back to classes. Oh, faff and fiddle. Try and get it as small as I can. That'll be okay, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll be okay. I might just try and get it just a tad smaller. That's a bit better. Just pop that there with a glue dot. Oops. Do your faff with bows. They can be quite demanding, can't they? Bows. Right, looking for my glue dots. I pop one of these onto the card itself, I think, rather than try and put it on the bow first. These are very, very sticky, and I'm having trouble with stuff out here actually, because I'm sure the heat is affecting my glues. So it gets pretty hot out here. I mean, hot. It's like a sauna. And we'll just pop him there, like that. You can cut your little tails. And the final thing left to do is to add. That hasn't really lightened up very much, has it? Well, not yet anyway. I'm going to put on my dimensionals. As always, I've got a new pack here somewhere. Now that pack's no good to me anymore. This one, still got a few on this one. Just ordered myself some more. They arrived this week. Right, using my pick to place them onto my card, one on my bow. Oh, pretty. I just think that these things just finish the card off. I've always loved bling. So should we keep going? Should we have 5 on there? Can't have 4 because that's not the thing to do. One more. That one's lost its sparkle. There we go. And there you have it. That is one quick card to make. I'm very pleased with that one, to be honest. I like the simplicity. There we go. Very quick and easy, and obviously you can put whatever saying, whatever sentiment and whatever flower. But I love it. Absolutely love it. That one's slightly lower than that one, but I don't care. Okay. Thank you very much for stopping by today. As usual, all of my contact details are down below, and as are all the products that we've used in today's card. If you would like to see more, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That's about it, really. Yes, that's about it. I would ask you to pop over to my blog too. I don't always do videos with my cards. I do share other cards on my blog and other information. Currently at the moment I've got a sale going on my blog. There's also I quite often put lots of details about classes or kits or whatever. Anyway, my blog is www.twinkstamping, all one word, .co.uk. So it's Twinks, TWINKS, stamping, obviously STAMP. So there's two S's in the middle of it. Often people say to me, I couldn't get through, but it was because they'd missed off the other S. Anyway, I'm waffling yet again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, who have stopped by and watched my video today. Thank you, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye bye now.